Hi, you're welcome to CHY tutorial video presentation. My name is Kennedy. In this video, we are looking at the new communique that was released just this morning from the company. And so communique 36, as you can see, dated November 11th January 2021, 11th 01 2021, just today, 11th January 2021. Now, there is the heading CHY Mall new system upgrades and new changes. So we are looking at the new communique about the system upgrades and then the changes that the company is coming up with. So, dear cherished CHY Mall members and customers, so it's both in French and English. I'm doing the English version, and then somebody else will do the French version for our French-speaking colleagues. So this is the information. Sustainability is the key, and in CHY Mall, we remain focused in creating a world-class platform that will continue to serve and provide unlimited opportunities to humanity. Today, we celebrate and would like to appreciate all our market leaders for championing and making CHY Mall a household brand in many nations worldwide. Together we have achieved great milestone, and together we will make our company one that will be loved and cherished by many. The world in which we live today is always blend with opportunities and challenges. As the world continues to suffer from the adverse effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, we need to innovate in order to adapt to the new dynamics. Change is therefore inevitable for those who want to remain competitive. What if the change is for better and greater for us in CHY Mall? It is within this framework that CHY Mall will be bringing some slight changes into the system. And these changes became necessary in order to guarantee our growth and sustainability and create new opportunities for all. Creating a trading platform that will last for several years remains our primary focus or goal. Kindly take note of the following changes in the system starting today at 7 a.m. That's on 11th January 2021, Ghana time. So 7 a.m. this morning, 11th January 2021, this communique and changes take effect. All right, so as I'm doing this video now at 1:49 p.m., this communique is already in effect. All right, so let's look at the new upgrades and then the changes. I'll go through exactly what is in the communique and then I'll give you a brief summary of the interpretations. All right, so let's go in and see the new upgrades of the system will be as follows. Number one, a new sales and registration to be based on new point system. So all new sales and registrations are to be based on a new point system that the company has come out with. That's 30% plus 70%. Okay, consumption points are used to activate new accounts. We'll be looking at what this 30 and 70% stands for. The new point system must be purchased from the company and can only be purchased from the system. So when you log in into your CHY Mall back office, you will see that there is an introduction of a new point in there. Let's see if it is there. So you will see that a new wallet has been introduced called Seed Point. So if you want to do registration now, you will need a percentage of Seed Point and then consumption points in order to do a registration. So we'll get back to that and understand what it means. So they are telling us that we will need, for activation, you will need new point system, which is the Seed Point, and you can only purchase this from the company, and that's through the system. Number two change is all withdrawals by members and customers are to be based on 10% service fees and 20% consumption point and 70% CHY points. All right, so that is the 30 plus 70 we are seeing here. So you know, before now, we used to pay service charges or withdrawal charges of 5%. Anytime you are withdrawing, you are charged 5% of the withdrawable amount. Now it has been increased to 10%. Besides that, you can only withdraw 70% of the total amount you have, which you were intending to withdraw. The remaining 30% will be split, 10% will be service fees, and 20% will be converted to consumption points. And consumption points cannot be withdrawn, they can only be used for registration purposes, as for activation of the newly registered account. Then the third point or the third change is monthly maximum withdrawals have been adjusted from 400 to 800. You realize that recently the maximum amount you could withdraw was pegged at 400 CHY points, and now it has been increased to 800, and this is subject to the VIP level or VIP package you have. Okay, so if you have a VIP package that is below 400, your maximum monthly withdrawal will be $400. And then if you have a VIP package that is larger than $800, then your monthly maximum withdrawal is going to be $800. This is quite challenging. So if you earn $2,000 a month, you can only withdraw $800 of that amount per month. I don't know. I don't want to make interpretations for now and then predictions. Then number 4, applicable to old members and customers since 2019 to 2020. Now, so this point 4 is related to all the members who registered since 2019 to 2020 before these new developments are taking effect from this 2021. Now look at it. After trading in the new retail and wholesale areas, the income and profits obtained from the trading is calculated as follows. A. Members who have used the Advanced Credit Program, that's the ACP, are to repay at 30% to ACP, and the remaining 70% will be in consumption points. Okay, so those of us who registered our accounts beginning from the 2019-2020, it means this advanced credit program has affected all of us. Now, what they are saying is members who have used, if you make use of the advanced credit program, you know, before now they were deducting 90% from all our earnings. And so now they are saying that if you utilize the advanced credit, 30% of your trading profit or your earnings will be towards the repayment of the advanced credit program, and the remaining 70% will go to your consumption point wallet. After repaying the advanced credit program, if you finish paying your credit facility, the income and profits are all based on 100% consumption points. This is nonsense. Let me be frank, because you cannot withdraw consumption points, and so all your earnings are going to be 100% consumption points after you have finished paying your credit facility. Everything you earn is going to be consumption points, and you cannot withdraw consumption points. You cannot convert them to CHY points. It means you will not be earning CHY points. Take note. Members who have not used Advanced Credit Program, ACP, at all will be based on the existing and previous normal trading profits and income. So if you don't have access to the Advanced Credit Program and you didn't use it, then you are exempted from this nonsense, and then your earnings will be based on the previous normal trading profits, where you earn your profits and then you earn your CHY points and then etc. Well, that should be telling you where we are heading towards in this business. I don't want to be a doomsday prophet so early, but the writing is clear on the wall. Okay, so we are saying we hope you take note of these better changes. I don't know what is better about these changes, and learn it properly and educate your fellow friends and family members and customers. We hope you can now see the opportunities in these changes. Well, I don't know where they are. If somebody can see them and show me, let's go out there and color more lives as we build a large community of buyers and sellers together through our new retail concept in our CHY Mall. We, CHY Mall, remain proud of championing this concept in Africa and many parts of the world, and we know as a team we will achieve greater results. CHY Mall is here to stay, and we will continue serving humanity with love, honesty, integrity, and greater faith. Well, and so that is the English version, and then the French version follows. So those of you who are French speaking, I believe somebody will do a video. I can't speak French. Okay, so once again, we urge all members and leaders to not to bring repeated issues. We know we've seen that already to customer care service teams. Kindly do not hesitate to forward your issues through WhatsApp text and then appropriate customer service numbers and blah, blah, blah. Let me just go through a brief summary of the interpretation of what I have done, summary of the communique 36. So what they are saying is the CHY Mall has introduced a new point system to be known as the seat profit, like I've shown you there. New registrations must be made with 30% of the seat point and then 70% of consumption points. So from henceforth, if you are making a new registration, that's activation, you will need 30% from the seat point and then 70% from the consumption point. Okay, so it means instead of using 100% consumption points for activation, this time it will be 70% and the other 30% will come for seat point. That will go to the company and it can only be purchased from the company. Okay. And then number two, henceforth, you can only withdraw 70% of the amount you intend to withdraw. As for the remaining 30%, a compulsory 20% will be converted to consumption points, whilst charges have been increased from 5% to 10%. I've explained that already. So the 30-70, the 30% is a compulsory withholding or conversion of your CHY points, 20% to consumption points, and then the 10% will be service charges on every withdrawal. So it means you can only withdraw 70%. Okay. And if your account sign up cost is worth or is up to $800, that's 800 and above, and that is only VIP 6 and VIP 7 for now. VIP 6 activation is 1,200, VIP 7 is 2,400. So it means for all VIP 6 and VIP 7 holders, your maximum monthly withdrawal is going to be $800. Take note, not weekly, monthly. So it means the whole month, the maximum amount you can withdraw if your package is higher than 800 is $800. But if your package is lower than the 800, then the maximum monthly withdrawal per month remains 400. It means if you are VIP 2 to VIP 5, VIP 5 is 600. The package for VIP 5 is 600. It's not up to 800. It means if you have VIP 5, you have VIP 4, VIP 3, and VIP 2. Irrespective of how many accounts you have, your total maximum monthly withdrawal is limited to 400 US dollars. Okay, and then take note of this. If you were enrolled in the advanced credit program, from now 30% of your earnings will be going into paying back the loan, whilst 70% goes into your consumption points. Yet again, it is not, I think the first one where they were taking 90% and 10% goes into your CHY point is even better than this one. This one is worse because you can't earn even $1 any longer unless you are recruiting new people and then you are using the points to activate. It means you are going to, all of us are going to be turned into recruiting machines. And if you can't recruit and you can't open new accounts, you can't get anything from this company any longer. When you finish paying back the loan, all your profits will go to consumption points, 100%. All your trading profits you are going to be earning will go into consumption points. It means you can't withdraw one dime out of that amount. It is all towards activation of new VIPs. It means if there are no new VIPs, your points will build up there and you can't use them for anything. Just as the boutique points are lying there waste and we don't know what to do with them. Now this company is coming up with this policy again that all your earnings are going to be paid in consumption points which you cannot withdraw except for upgrades and then for registration. So it means if you can't do registration, it means forget it, your money is locked up And if you don't do upgrades, forget it, your earnings are locked up forever. Members who didn't benefit from advanced credit program are not affected by this point above here. So it means all the people who are now registering, all the new people who are registering after this evil advanced credit program, it means these new people will not be affected by this system. Okay, so if you want to register now and you register, it means you will have the normal system. The seed points are only transferable via P2P within own network. Okay, so the seed points, if you have seed points in your wallet, you can transfer to your downlines and uplines. It is not possible to transfer via service center teams. Okay, so you cannot transfer through the service centers, but you can transfer through point to point, P2P. It means if the person is in your network, either downline or upline, you can easily transfer. The seed points and CHY points can be obtained from service center teams direct, so they can sell, but you can't transfer what you have through them to other people. But they are saying that the seed point can only be purchased from the company direct, so the company can sell through service centers to individuals. Okay, so please mention the right name. So if you are buying points through your service center, make sure you mention the exact points you want. Now the points are becoming many: seed points, consumption points, CHY points, etc., etc. All of them are mixing up. So you must mention, because once the points have been bought, the wrong points have been bought and transferred to you, you can't do anything with them because you can't convert them and you can't send them, you can't return them back once they have been bought. So anytime you are buying from or through your service center or your country representative, make sure you indicate the right point, type of points you are looking for, and they transfer them to you, because if you buy the wrong points, you can't do anything about that any further. All right, so that is the summary of what we just went through in this communique. And so you can see the reading or the writing on the wall clearly where this company, they said the changes are for betterment of our members. I don't see the betterment here, honestly, if you ask me. If I trade and then I make my earnings and you convert or you pay me in consumption points, which I cannot withdraw a dime, and I have to only use them to activate new VIPs, it means those of us who cannot refer people and you cannot recruit, it means we are out of business like that. You are trading, you are earning, but you are earning points you cannot withdraw or use for anything. So unless somebody is looking for points to do upgrade, or you looking for points to activate new VIP, and then you are fortunate they are in your team, and then you can sell these consumption points, or you are referring them and then you are transferring these consumption points to them to do the activation of their VIPs, it means you are in bad business for the rest of the existence of this company. I definitely don't see how this thing helps the members or partners of CHY more. I think this one rather spells doom for us. And when you look at the advanced credit program, they are saying if you don't use the advanced credit program, but I can tell you on authority, there is no way anybody is going to survive without using the advanced credit program unless you are ready to put in your own fresh money in the system. Because all of us who are on the new trades or the existing trades, auto trade, immediately your auto trade ends, your existing capital is swallowed by the system, and then you are left with no option but to trade with the advanced credit loan that is sitting down there. So once you finish paying the upgrade fee, and then the advanced credit is sitting there and there is an active trade on your account, immediately that trade expires, the system deducts the existing capital, the trading capital you had. Let's say you were VIP3 and then you had 180 as your trading capital, and then your account was on auto trade, you have been upgraded to VIP4. Immediately that trade ends, 180 is swallowed up, pay for the loan. It means you have no credit, you have no capital to trade again. So if you don't want to use the advanced credit, you have been upgraded to VIP4, it means you have to now deposit fresh trading capital of 540 into the system in order to escape this evil policy. Are you getting it? It means it's the same story. You now have to put in new capital in order to trade without using the advanced credit, because there is no way you are going to get your old capital unless you had enough points in your system already that were used to clear your loan. But remember, even in that case, you will need to top up half or whatever the difference is between your existing trading capital and then the upgrade capital you need in order to continue trading. So I want everybody to go through this system well, go through this communicate very well and understand and see the implications for us. Honestly speaking, I don't want to begin to put fear in people, but honestly speaking, well, I have given up on this. Seriously, seeing what is inside this communique, it means all the accounts I have, all the earnings, when they finish at the end, everything will be consumption points, and I will not know what to do with. I don't need consumption points on for God's sake, for anything. I am here to trade to make money, be paid in CHY points, and then I can withdraw. Even if it has been reduced to 70%, it is better to get that 70% than to get 100% of your earnings into consumption points you don't know where to pass with unless you are becoming a recruiting machine. So if the company lacks ideas or they have run out of cash or out of liquidity, and so they need us to recruit more people for fresh cash to come inside, I will advise them the things they are wasting money on, like car awards, mobile phone awards. They should stop wasting money on those ones and use those monies to pay us members and stop rejecting our withdrawal request. For giving one person a car worth $100, I believe that $100 can pay how many people? If the maximum withdrawal is even 800, it means 800 times how many? At least you can get 1,000 people to pay, which will be 800,000. And then if you can pay 10 people, you can pay 5 people, you can pay 20 people with an amount of money you can use to give one person as a car. I believe this company, it will help us and more people will be satisfied than giving one car worth 100,000 to one person and somebody makes a withdrawal request of just $100 and then you reject the withdrawal. I think management should sit up, be more innovative, more proactive, and come with innovative changes that are in favor of the members and not the company. This one is like a drowning person that is trying to survive and holding on to anything in their sight in the water. That is what I believe. This is just a survival instinct. It is nothing sustainability, because if you sustain it and it can't benefit us, then I don't see what the benefit of the sustainability is. So management should sit up and come out with policies that benefit both the company and the members. As for paying members in 100% CHY consumption points, I don't buy that at all, because it is not in the interest of any member. So it depends on you. Maybe I'm looking at it from different perspective, but this is my mind and this is my opinion. Well, I'm entitled to my opinion. You are also entitled to yours. If you don't agree with me, that is why we are different people. We have different accounts, and nobody borrowed money from their colleague to do this business. So look at it and then see what you make out of this. But honestly speaking, I think, well, I think I've almost given up or given up completely on this thing. I'd rather look for other innovative and better opportunities out there and invest my money instead of continuing this. And then I don't think I'm ready to bring anybody on board this thing, because I don't know what next policy changes will come. Every day it is getting from bad to worse. Started with rejection of withdrawals rampantly, and then now your CHY points, you can't get them. Everything will be consumption points. And so if you can't recruit or create new accounts, you cannot get your money. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'll keep updating and educating us as the information keeps coming. But you are the judge of yourself. Determine what you want to do moving forward. Thanks for watching once again. I'll see you in the next video.